Hey now, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is actually like, oh, oh, here's some anomalies, but hey, this is me, koser.Pansikoser, saying hi, welcome to the video. This is me recording a gameplay of version 3.2, 2.2 of Wuthering Waves. We're back here in Renesita, and so far we're going to be encountering the Facilia family. I'm sorry, very very confused sometimes about how to treat the story mode of this game because I often like don't remember much. Anywho, I think I haven't uploaded or posted any of the videos regarding the previous parts of the story, but as a reflection of the previous part of the story, so far we have encountered a part of BB's like side quest with the boat and fishing and whatnot, and encountering more parts of Renesita, and now we're meeting with the Facilia family, which is like the Montelli's, I think, rival here in Renesita. I don't really know what much is about them except for the fact that I really enjoyed one tower exploration. By the way, I think I'm missing like a Sonnet's casket there. So I guess let's dig in. I don't know how to feel about it. Because most of the things about Renesita is very enjoyable. But much of what you can, like, glean through about their history is very expansive. It's kind of daunting if you think about it, the further that you try to realize the details of Renesita itself. So far, I have not been disappointed of what Renesita can offer. I'm very easy to please. I've enjoyed Renesita all throughout the first part of version 1. Oh, sorry, version 2. And further on, extending to versions 2.1 and 2.2. Or rather, 2.1. I think this is version 2.2. And so far, I have not explored whatever version 2 can offer. Version 2.2 can offer, and according to my information, we are going to be meeting Cantarella. Cantarella is a very intriguing character in terms of like her kit within the gameplay itself. I have not tried to study up what she can do or anything further. I do believe though that she is a sleeper character. When I say sleeper character, she's got really good potential, but she's not something that can be completely used at the moment in her full potential. Her full potential will actually be realized further on. According to the onion leaks that I've been seeing, those onions are very reliable. I guess, maybe, I wouldn't know, but spoiler alert, I guess, maybe, I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. But there is a character that will be utilizing much of Cantarella's like kit and gameplay in terms of like the future of damage over time mechanics in the game. Her name is Frolova, and she might be a character that kind of gives a really huge better use for what havoc erosion damage. I forgot what it's called.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me.
The damage over time.
It's very much my companion now.
Abilities.
Bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Thank you, River. I do believe, however, like Arrow Rover will have a DOT ability, but according to the explanation, she converts DOT debuffs. So I think I might actually not play her or build her once I do get her. Anywho, That's much of what I gleaned according to like the importance of the details that I wanna like dig into. Also, I'm sorry if my settings are super dull. I really like the muted colors that they that they made us like
This is a testament
have a
to my
liberty
connection.
of like changing, because so far according to how I understood it, they've changed the color like adjustments for like version 2.2 for the UI, I guess.
You there, Abster?
Oh, I like that they call her
What's
Abster.
up?
They call him Abster, or I don't know.
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Egla Town would be a perfect launch pad.
What? Okay. Oh my god. Gorge! Oh, is that Ciaccona? I didn't know that we're gonna be seeing her pretty early.
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Wait, was she playing the background music? Feeling of nostalgia. I'm not gonna lie, I felt nostalgic when I feel nostalgic when I hear like much of the background music here in Renacita. It's ace, not going to lie.
Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece.
Oh, she's a musician.
Salutations, Rover. My name is Ciaccona, a wandering bard. I'm glad to have met you. I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartethiya. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartethiya since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartethiya? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count.
So okay. Ah.
Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it.
I love how cinematic they made that seem. Not gonna be surprised if my game will be laggy.
Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
Let's dig in! I wonder if the loading screen is just hung up. Oh no, we're gonna have the Raguna City on the screen. My game lags so much whenever I'm in Raguna City. That's because, like, it's got so much details. I haven't migrated to a better setup, so yeah. Still amazing though. Potato PC can still like show details of it.
Tune into my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
I know something good is happening on game, or should it be happening on the screen. I guess my game is just really on pause.
Laureate.
He did not notice the laureate on her head.
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them. What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment, but this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Threnodian. But you really don't have any idea?
I don't think she's like a resonator for a specific creature in the past.
I've actually been searching for the
But I
answer
think
to this
she's-
question too.
She might be connected. The laureate.
My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Wait. she only had no Rover only had the ability to connect with her the moment they became the laureate, then she might be connected to the crown, not or the idea of becoming a laureate.
You rang? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
What? Wait. So Cartesia is part of us? No. No, Cartesia is part of us?
Yeah, sorta. Kinda.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo? Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. Though there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
And I don't remember much of what
They
happened during
spoke
that
of being
time.
ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's... I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Drenodian smell I'm getting from ya?
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I'd never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well. After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel. Spending so much time alone in the sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your Sonorosphere?
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
Sorry. It reminds me of Zelda.
I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Who are they?
Any distinguishing features?
Oh wait, is that the Visalia?
Almost
Ah,
like
it is.
a deep-sea jellyfish.
Oh, I can just imagine. Although they're not riding a jellyfish. Rather.
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
I mean, not really that bad. Oh.
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
The fact that she's not doubting the existence of Rover in her mind says a lot about, I don't know, maybe the charisma that Rover has. I mean, I mean, yeah, maybe. I would have freaked out if I was in their place. But they're abnormal people. I'm pretty much normal. I guess. I think I am.
Rover? Rover! Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach?
Had a good night's sleep. Dreamed of this very cute blonde lady.
I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were...
If she's still breathing, if Rover is still breathing,
Wait a second.
Ro is still
Did you
alive.
actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
Aw, that is an underwhelming delivery of her line. I heard the Japanese version of this. They did much better in the delivery of like how distressed Ciaccona was with like Rover falling asleep while they're like singing.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
Tears. There's
Wow.
tears on the edge of her eyes.
So
So
my
sad.
forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments.
They should stop using that. I mean, it's cute and all, like the fist, like thingy, I don't know, no one can see me. I'm I'm imitating it IRL, but like yata sort of like expression for girls at least, like cutesy type. I don't know why. I guess it works, but it feels a little bit annoying sometimes to see.
The girl. Is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure?
I guess she's exaggerated because she's like a
I have a
bard.
feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
Yes, he's a bard. Doesn't that clasp on the back hurt her?
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Kitty is so cute. Huh?
Pardon the intrusion, my lady. My name is Sebastian. As per my lady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
Yo, I like his voice.
The Phasalia family? The one that's
God,
likely
that's so
worshipping the Fernonia?
Huh?
Why does she want to talk with me?
The lady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
Me just comparing Carlotta versus Cantarella. And it's just like, bro, it's like, I'm sorry, this is a little bit like, I don't know, maybe incel-ish in my head, but there's like fan service factions between the Montelli and the Phasalia, right there in the heads, in the way that they were character designed and all. Kitty!
I will convey your message to my lady.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Excuse me.
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm? She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first?
I guess let's listen to
I
all of them. if there
Shadow
is.
of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts?
Gonna lie, the way that she looks, she might just be an Entangler of Hearts. They all sound like clickbait.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
Each of these answers is just asking for a short reply from her. Like, who made this choice?
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations.
I don't think that's
Word
bad.
is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
Okay, that's bad. That is very bad.
Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, She took the throne by poisoning her predecessor.
I would do the same thing if my predecessors had that kind of mindset of like selection process. Actually forcing poison ingestion to like members of their family just to see which one is much more like worthy of who sits on top of everybody else. I mean, I guess if I was cunning enough, I would probably do that. But I know I'm a mob, therefore I'm gonna be one of the few who's gonna be poisoned to death slowly and probably painfully because of slow ingestions and stuff.
Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Not bad. Is it me as Ciaccona has a hard time determining where I really am?
In any case, the Phasalia
Or was that
family
the fourth
aside,
wall thingy?
she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cartethiya spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier.
Let me get this straight. None of what Ciaccona said described the jellyfish. Cartethiya only said jellyfish. Or a resonator that feels like it's a jellyfish or has like an essence of a jellyfish. Like, okay, sure, you're a detective, Rover. You're so smart you actually realize that, oh, maybe they're talking about the poisonous nature of the jellyfish. That's why they got jellyfish out of the presence of the resonator from Cartethia's, like, observation. Bro!
Can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
Sure, why not? Nice! The Maiden, the Defier, the Death Crier. Welcome to the story of Bridget 2.2! Finally got to see who the Phasalia family is since its introduction at the very beginning of the story. Either way, this is the first part of version 2.2's main story. The Maiden, the Defier, and the Death Crier. AKA Hello Phasalia from Mafia family.